Hey, we're delving deeper into lesson number 22 in our study of the book of Revelation. There is some debate as to whether verse 10, and I quote verse 10, if anyone is to be taken captive, to captivity he goes. If anyone slays with the sword must he be slain. Here is a call for the endurance and the faith of the saints. Now, is this a word to God's people, preparing them to face the violence that is to come, or is it a word of encouragement that justice will soon prevail? Now, in our teaching, we suggested that the verse is intended to encourage believers that the retribution against those who persecuted them is coming. But there's another very compelling suggestion. The verse is made up of two quotations, first Jeremiah 15:2 and Matthew 26:52. Jeremiah tells the people that bad things are going to happen and there is no escaping God's decrees. Now, we need to remember that the prophet's words were to a rebellious people. Still, Jeremiah seems to be saying that what happens to you is God's will. And so we could conclude that John is telling us that if the beast throws you into prison, go. And if the beast is going to kill you, be killed. I don't like that at all. Now, Jesus, of course, tells his disciples that if they choose the sword to fight, the sword will kill them. Now, for me, this presents an ethical dilemma, one that was portrayed in the 1986 film, The Mission, starring Robert De Niro and Jeremy Irons. Do you confront oppression with the cross or with the sword? Now, if we confront evil with the cross, then if refusing to recant the faith means prison, then go. If evil comes to take everything that you love away, the cross demands that you do not defend yourself by force. Now, the cross demands that those who have bent the knee to the Lordship of Christ cannot, as a Christ follower, defend the faith with violence. Instead, the weapons the Christian in the face of persecution is to use is steadfastness and loyalty, courageously accepting the worst, trusting that God will turn it into glory. To be like Jesus is to be like a lamb. Now, why don't you watch the movie? Okay, watch the movie and we'll pick up on these thoughts next time. There's a link to the film in the description. Until then, we gotta think this one through.